Good morning, guys. Real quick, for those of you who have been following this account, hi, my name's Sydney. Yeah, it's me. I'm the one who did the fan edits like years ago of The Flash and Supergirl and the 100, and I make no apologies for it. I would do it again. Since I last posted one of those videos on this account, life's been kind of crazy. I think I was probably in college when I last posted on this account. Since then, I've graduated college with my bachelor's in fine arts in film and television, so I'm officially a college graduate. I got a big girl job, so I left my previous place of employment, and now I'm at a grown-up job. And also, clearly, I am not in the same house that I used to be. I bought my own house with my fiance because I also got engaged. And I also believe I probably got another pet since last then, because this is Mila. Say hi, Mimi. I got her 2 years ago or so. I'm not sure. I was definitely like still fresh in college when I got her. Are you guys say hi? Say hi. Say hello, Mimi. Oh, okay, bye. And then the other one was right here and he ran away. So give me 1 second. And this is Otto, who just made me run across the house to get a video of him. You're rotten. My goodness. That's Otto. He's about a year old. He was actually my Christmas gift last year, so he's been with us for about a year now. This is my dog, Ruben. I've had him like 4 years, I believe. So that's basically the update that I needed to give you guys, because I previously had 2 separate YouTube accounts. I had this account and then I had a different account that I posted this kind of content on. Logging back and forth between the two it's too difficult. I don't remember all those passwords. We're sticking to this one YouTube account. We're gonna post everything here. It is now 9:58 and I think I'm about to go run my errands. I need to go to Five Below and the bank, and then I think I'm gonna, if my Nana is still available today, I think I'm gonna meet up with her because we have to go to Hobby Lobby to look at something, at some fabrics for a project that I'll explain in a different video because that's a whole thing. Okay, so our first stop was the gas station. That's where I'm at right now because I needed gas. I might go in and get an energy drink. I haven't decided yet. There's like nobody here. If I don't go in here, I'll either get one at Five Below or I'll stop at like Racetrack on the way or something. That whole trip took way longer than I thought it would. I went to the first Five Below, found a bunch of stuff, but didn't find everything. Went to another Five Below, found some of the other stuff that I needed, but still not everything. And it was right next to a Ross, so I went into the Ross to look. Nothing there. That was also by a Target, so I went into the Target, found my yoga mat. Then I think after Target, we went to Hobby Lobby to do the thing that we needed for the other project that I'm doing. And then we went to Academy and I finally found the freaking Pilates ball, which is the thing that I could not find anywhere else that made me go to like 8 different stores, which is why it took so much longer. But now I have everything, and I also bought a yoga mat for my fiance because he says he wants it for when he does sit-ups and shit. So I got that, and I'll go through everything in a minute, but I got food also. I stopped at Checkers, or Rallies, depends on what you call it, and got me some food. So I'm gonna eat, catch my breath because it's starting to rain, so I was rushing outside carrying everything at once, and that was a lot. And then I'll figure my life out because that took way longer than I thought it would. Hey, baby. Not you. I guess I'll start with the stuff I got from the first Five Below. So I got the Pilates ring. I got it in blue because I kind of mixed and matched with all of the colors. No idea how to use it, but we're gonna find out. And then I got the yoga block in the like grayish blackish color. I kind of preferred it over the pink. And then I got the 2-pound pair of weighted bracelets, and I got those in pink because that's all they had. Pretty much everything was in pink except for a few select things. I found some others at the other stores later, but honestly none of them were as inexpensive as these. So I got 2 3-pound dumbbells, and then I found the 3-pack of the mini resistance bands. That matches the yoga block. So that was everything at the first store. They did have yoga mats at the first store, but they were all the way at the top, and I didn't want to ask anybody for help getting them down, so I had my Nana meet me at the second Five Below just in case that happened again. The second Five Below had like no freaking yoga mats that weren't. They had yoga mats, but like they had all the pink ones and they had purple, and I was specifically looking for a blue one to match the ring because I have some pink stuff, I have some of the, like, you know, the gray, black stuff, and I had that one blue thing and I wanted a blue mat. And the 2 blue mats that they had at the second Five Below, I didn't really like. So, and like I said, I got my fiance his own yoga mat. It's just black, and it comes with like a carry strap. And then the second Five Below, I found the 2-pack of the workout sliders, which my Nana told me not to kill myself on, and I'm gonna try not to do that, but we'll see how that works. And we got this little hand sanitizer thing. It's a vanilla dream scent. They didn't really have prices on anything in Five Below, so we kind of really bought it. I do need a hand sanitizer spray like this, but we bought it also because it's something that I'm considering buying at a later date to put in my bags or packages or whatever for my bachelorette trip for my bridesmaids. So I think it was like $3. And then she got me this basket because I was looking for a basket to put on like the shelves in my bathroom to store stuff. And if I don't end up finding a use for it, I'll probably return it. But I'm thinking I'm gonna put like my vitamins, Dylan's vitamins, skincare stuff. Well, whatever I can't fit in my drawers currently, I'll put it in there and just put it on the shelf so it's easy access. And that was all we got at the second Five Below. Ribbon. It's just a basket, Bubba. And then like I said, after that we went to the Ross's that was right next door because I saw that some people could find like some of the Pilates stuff at Ross's too. They did have some stuff, but nothing that I didn't already have and nothing that I really needed. Target was like 2 stars down. I knew I needed vitamins, and I knew if I didn't stop and get them then, I was probably going to forget to get them. Like I have been. So I got the Golly Nutrition Women's Complete Multi Gummies because my fiance, Dylan, he takes the men's one of this, or he takes this brand vitamins. He has 2 kinds. So I figured, you know, I trust his judgment. They've got pretty much everything. And then I also found a yoga mat at Target. If you're looking to buy all this stuff and looking to keep it cheap, definitely don't go to Target and get a yoga mat. Definitely find one of the ones at Five Below. I really liked, it's blue and it's got like a cute little pattern on it. And then the one thing I was still missing after going to all of these stores was the stupid little Pilates ball. They had like weighted balls, they had the big like fitness balls. They had all kinds of different things except for the Pilates ball. I could not find that for the love of Jesus. And then we went to Academy because we finally looked it up online to find like stores near us that had them. And Academy did. And Academy was actually right next door to Hobby Lobby, which is where we were at. So we went and found this pack, and it's 2 Pilates balls, so I'll probably just give one to my sister because she's talked about wanting to do this Pilates stuff too. One's small and one's medium, but you know what? I don't need both. Finally, that gave me everything. And so now I have everything. This trip was exhausting in and of itself. So I'm trying to decide what to do from here. I don't even know where to store this. Where am I gonna put this stuff? Dylan just has his crap in the corner over here. I don't know, we'll figure that part out. Okay, so my Nana gave me this basket that they don't use anymore so that I can store all of the workout stuff. I opened all of it, by the way. So I can store all of it in here without having it be too far. So I'm gonna put it in this corner right here. So it's like quick access. Sorry, the tripod that my camera is sitting on right now looks like it's leaning. So I'm probably leaning a little bit, but I'm not going to fix it. But that way I can put the basket in the corner so that it's quick access for us to use because we're gonna be using it in here, but not just out in the open so the cats can't screw it all up and like tear this apart and tear the yoga mat apart because they definitely could if they tried. That don't quite fit, but honestly, if I can't close the top, I'm not too worried about it because, as you saw, the cats will jump on it. Okay, and then we'll put his weights right here, and then we'll store all my stuff in there so it doesn't get messed up. Yeah, cool. So that is how I'm going to store all of my Pilates stuff and all of Dylan's workout stuff. At least it's in here so that our cats don't like rip it apart or mess any of it up because
while it wasn't too expensive to buy, I'm not buying it again. A good little solution, and it pretty much matches the color scheme of the house, so I'm not mad at all. That actually works perfectly.
Okay, so to give you a closer look, these are Dylan's weights on the floor right here. And then in here we have our yoga mats, whatever the hell that thing is that is Dylan's. And then it's dark, but I have my Pilates ring and then my yoga block. And then these are the Pilates balls, and then underneath this is the little sliders. Then under that is the resistance bands, wrist weights, and then my actual weights. So everything fits pretty perfectly in there. And again, a great solution to keep the cats from destroying any of it.